Alright, you guys, so this video is for anyone who is curious on donating plasma. I do have another video where I've talked about it and like the process, so I may not go through any of that, but we'll just do like a little part two, I guess. About a week ago, I had told you guys that I my protein levels were low. So when your protein levels are low, you cannot donate. And my protein levels was 6.3, and I believe you needed like a 6.5 or something like that. No, it was like six. I don't remember what I said, but it was low. They told me that my protein levels was low. So you know what I did this morning, and you know what I did last night. It is recommended to eat protein. Make sure your iron's high, not like high, but make sure it's high. And I know that peanut butter has high iron. So I'm just going to list off everything that I ate last night into this morning afternoonish. So before you go into donating plasma, please make sure that the fluids within your body has to be high. If you are someone who barely drinks water or barely drinks any type of fluid, then it you may not pass. So make sure you have like a Cantigo. I have mine sitting right here, and I usually have it with me all the time, and I'm always drinking it. And it's filled with water, nothing but water. So my whole insides are probably just nothing but water. The thing that I lack on is protein. My protein isn't that high. So last night for dinner, um, we had cooked chicken. We cooked fried chicken in the grease, and then we also did do air fryer. Please be careful with eating greasy foods the night before and the morning after. That might cause issue within your protein levels. They check everything, but protein is one of the most important things that you may need for like a higher level because believe it or not, plasma is filled with a lot of protein. So last night I had spinach for dinner, corn, my water, um, air fryer chicken, 3 pieces, and some walnuts. I did have walnuts. And all that was filled with protein. But here's the thing about that. Depending on when you donate, like it's about 4 o'clock over here, and I had to give out my blood. I had to give out my blood so that they can check my blood, make sure it is filled with the protein, the nutrients, the water, the fluids that it needs. And then in about a week, they call you and they let you know if you can come back. For the whole month of May, I barely was able to donate. I think I donated like the first couple weeks, no, like the first week of May or something, and I haven't been able to go back. So I made sure that I had my nutrients. I made sure that I had my protein levels higher because it wasn't that high, which is so weird because I thought that I ate a lot of protein, but I guess I don't. You never know how much you really eat until you actually go through like the calories list and see how much is in that walnut, for example, or that piece of chicken. I thought that 2 leg quarter chickens was enough, but apparently for my body, for my height, and because I am a man, it's not. Men has to eat more protein than women, so keep that in mind. So that was last night's dinner. This morning I had my coffee. Don't drink coffee before you go donate unless it's hours before. So I would recommend up to maybe 2, 3 hours if you want to drink your coffee. Make sure you have your coffee and then wait a couple hours and then you can donate. So I woke up like 10 o'clock this morning, had my coffee, and so I had hours before I had to come and give out my blood. So I was able to drink my coffee, and I was drinking water all throughout today. I had some walnuts this morning. I had 2 tablespoons of peanut butter before I left, 30 minutes before I left. So around 3:20, I had 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. I did have 2 chicken wings. I did have spinach. I did have a spinach, and I believe that's it. I don't know. I don't think I'm missing anything. But all of that, and I told one of the phlebotomists here everything that I consumed from last night into this morning and afternoonish, and he had said that that sounded pretty good. So fingers crossed that we get a comeback, because if you don't know, plasma, it's a great way to make some extra income if you need it. And we kind of need it right now. So I am praying, I'm hoping, pray for us, pray for me, you guys. Hopefully that this blood comes back and it is looking good for me to come back. So what else can I talk to you guys about? That's what I'm waiting for right now. You have to do like the blood process, like giving out your blood. It's like this. It's not a lot. They take this and then they send it out to Orlando, Florida at the lab, and then you get the results within 5 days. And then once it comes back, they will let you know if you can come back or not. So I'm looking at next week. Hopefully they will give me a call and let me know that everything went well. Fingers crossed, God, Lord willing. Anyways, um, if you have any questions about the plasma instructions or information, like what to do, what to expect, not all plasma centers are the same. There are some that are the same. There are some that are different. But just make sure you reach out to y'all's plasma center to see what the recommendations are. But for every plasma donations, the recommendations are making sure that you have a great meal the night before if you're going to donate in the morning, or if you're going to donate in the afternoonish nighttime. Make sure you have a great hearty breakfast. I've been told by several people different answers. I've asked, is it best to eat better at night, like your proteins and your nutrients and your water? Is it better to eat it at night if you're going to donate in the morning? They said yes, eat it at night, but always eat at night. Excuse me. Always eat at night, knowing that you got to donate. Always keep water with you. It doesn't have to be water all the time, but I will try to stay away from a lot of sugary drinks, especially soda and coffee and alcohol. Don't don't take any of that. Don't smoke anything 30 to an hour before you donate. Um, this is a different plasma center than the one that I told you guys about a few months back. We are in a whole different setting, and they do things just a little bit differently, but it's still kind of very similar to what I have told you guys in that other video. So if you are new, definitely go back. I have one video where I've talked about the process if you're curious. Another thing is, um, oh, the pay. The pay isn't bad. When I say isn't bad, it is definitely something for like a little side income if you need to pay for that light bill, if you have to pay for that gas the week. um, different plasma centers, they have different pays. Make sure you get that too. But your first 7 to 8 donations, depending on your plasma center, you can earn up to $800, and $800 in a month is some pretty good money. Sadly, because my protein level was low, I could not do the whole 7 donations. So I didn't get much money for this month, and it sucks. But just that I'm trying to warn you guys, just letting you guys know that if it's your first time donating, some plasma centers some plasma centers will wait after they've drawn your blood. They will wait a week to a couple weeks before you can go back in. So that whole month is pretty much wasted because, the nutrients aren't fully there in your system yet. And remember, it takes 12 hours. It's about 12 hours before whatever you ate the night before to actually hit your inner organs, your inner intestines, whatever. So keep that in mind. I'm just telling you guys this because I kind of wish I was told this by someone, but I also didn't really do research. I've been donating plasma for been about almost 2 years, so it's been a while. But since here where we are living, there is I think there's 4 plasma centers, and they're all, well, now there's three. There's three of them, and they're all different. They don't go with one another. So keep that in mind. This is more of like a serious video because if you just want to make some extra income, I do recommend it. And not only that, but you get to save families, children, women, men, kids in need who do need plasma because we produce plasma. We are blessed enough to have plasma in our systems, and some people don't get that. So they rely on us, people like us, to go in and give out our plasma. You do get your plasma back once you drink your fluids. Make sure you keep yourself hydrated. But every time you drink water, every time you drink liquidy, remember, try to stay away from the sugary, sugar. Tea's fine. Water, flavored water that doesn't have, like much sugar, that's fine too. Um, Once you drink enough, then your plasma will just come back into your system within like a day. So don't worry about not getting it back. You will always get it back. If you can produce it, you can get it back. Okay. So I guess since that is out of the way, please, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments. We can make like a community on like plasma. It's just strictly plasma stuff if you'd like. Um, but I just thought since I've went through the process and since I know what to expect and what not to expect, then I could share my information with you guys and my knowledge. Um, they'll also give you like a card. You get like a card. It's like a debit card. You get a debit card and you can use it on anything, but just be careful with not knowing your PIN because if you don't remember your PIN, it could take out $1 each time you get the PIN wrong. So keep that in mind too, depending on where you're located, depending on how the card is. But yeah, I guess that wraps it up. Hold on, I guess that wraps it up, you guys. Thank you for all the love and the support that I get from each and every single one of you guys. I have been on YouTube now for about 8 months, and when I tell you guys, it has been a journey, to say the least. It has been a blessing, and I've got to meet some really, really cool people along the way that I consider as friends. I don't really have friends in my regular day-to-day lives because, it just seems like people are so busy. But I got to meet some people on here, some really good people. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've been slacking, or I feel like I've been slacking with my content, and I don't know why. I kind of want to make a video. Let me know if you'd like to see a video on my advice with starting a channel. I don't know. I'm not going to give up though. I have too many of you guys who count on me to see me, and unless I'm dying, I don't plan on giving up. But hopefully, you guys will know if I ever do, you know. But thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed, who has written comments, who has shared my videos. There was a couple videos that were shared, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm just a small little YouTuber just trying to make it on this app, and whether I can send out knowledge, whether I can send out motivation, whether I can send out any type of information, comedy, skits, then that's what I'm going to give you guys. And until I'm told otherwise, then I will continue to do that. I know I make a lot of y'all's day. I do have my regulars who watch me, so thank you so much. I'm so grateful for y'all, and I'm grateful for everyone else who decided to watch me. So, but anyways, I guess I'm gonna wrap up this video with saying, if you aren't and you would like to be, hit that button down below and subscribe to my channel and hit that button, that notification bell button. Please hit that notification bell. My videos are very random. I don't have like a set date or time or whenever I post. So I may have posted a video, I may have posted a short, but you guys will never see it because your notification isn't on and you won't be able to see me. And if you enjoy my company, then why not hit that bell? I never knew what the bell was. And when I found out, I was like, oh, okay, that's when I started seeing my favorite creators pop up. But one more thing before I go. I want to get the Vlo back up. The Vlo app it's been a lifesaver. Um, I've also downloaded ChatGPT. Um, I watched one of my subscribers slash friend. I want to call her a friend. I just got introduced to her not too long ago. Her name's Life with oh gosh, Life with Darnia. I'm so sorry. I butcher your name all the time. I have to go back and like engrave that in my head. She showed me a lot of love. Go check her out, you guys. I am shouting her out, so I'm shouting Life with Darnia out. Denari, Life with Denari. And she's also given me motivation to keep going. Brittany, I want to shout out my girl, Brittany. I am waiting for you to come back on the YouTubes. I am looking forward to it. And shout out my boyfriend, Gianni. He's been nothing but the best. So, and thank you to everyone else. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be here right now, and I continue for you guys. And if you made it to the end, then please hit that button and subscribe and leave me a comment and let me know what else you'd like to see me do, whether you want to see more the donation process, because I'm kind of like an open book, okay? So I love you guys, and I guess I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye for now.